Din Thomas sees Kamaru Usman as the biggest fight for UFC welterweight champion Islam Makhachev. Makhachev 28-1 MMA, 17-1 UFC, is not short of title challengers, from undefeated contenders such as Michael Morales and Shavkat Rakhmonov, to Carlos Prates and Machado Garry. However, the champion is interested in Usman 21-4 MMA, 16-3 UFC, the most, despite the former champ being 1-3 in his past 4 fights. For Thomas, Usman is not a tough sell. I was all in on it just because of, I understand the direction that the UFC is trying to go, and I agree with the direction that they're going, Thomas told MMA Junkie. In order for us to stay working and in order for us to have jobs, we need to have the biggest, most sellable fights, whether we agree with them or not in terms of meritocracy or not. In terms of selling a fight for Islam Makhachev, Kamaru Usman on paper might be the best guy for him to fight next because he's the guy who Dana said is the greatest welterweight champion of all time. He's had this long run as welterweight champion, and on paper, it's the easiest way to sell it than to try and create some new monster for Islam. So, I can see them doing that, so I'm actually okay with the fight. Thomas explained that it's best to give the other top contenders time to build their star. I'm assuming that if they put Kamaru Usman in that spot, they're expecting Islam to win, Thomas said. And it would look great on Islam's resume if he beats such a long-standing champion. So by doing that, you're not knocking off a Morales right away at least. You could still have time to increase the exposure for Morales and Shavkat. You still have time to build their reputation and their exposure while Islam and Usman do their thing. Give Morales another fight if he's that guy, give Shavkat a fight if he's that guy, give them some exposure from some new fans, and then make the fight happen. But in terms of Usman, he already has the credentials.